With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Tonight we will wind up Week 5 with a good battle, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Terrific return, 30 yards all in all, and it'll be Dolphin football.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be...
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On on the ground. This is Devon Achane. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on third down. Stover.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice
and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Dolphins put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line.
You're a wild boy, man.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little
My team ain't playing with the game.
They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
First down, Miami.
Off play action. Stover.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Ain't you got? Never mind. We ain't gonna talk on camera. I mean, on record.
23 yards on the play.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Stover.
Come on.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's some
So
bullshit.
now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
A run straight at, and it's a fumble.
There we go. Oh my!
That ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Come. These niggas don't want to play, man.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
There we go. Come on. Holding to something. Shit, boy.
There's ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. So another scoring drive there.
Nice, man.
2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take
Yeah, man.
You have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in those first 2 drives.
Nigga kick the ball to the man on the ground, boy.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball.
That nigga kicked the ball, boy. That nigga kicked the ball to him while he on the ground, huh?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Lawrence.
Look at this shit.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
These niggas don't want to play, man. This nigga don't want to play, man.
He's going to take this one back to the 37.
No, they ain't trying to play today, man. They ain't finna stress me out.
The 37 on 1st and 10.
That's finna stress me out today, buddy.
Off the play fake. Stover. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Not sure what happened out there.
And that nigga said, "Oh, Lawrence, that's what we on today. Gotcha. Hold my bill."
Here's 2nd and 10. They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile.
Nigga don't want to play, don't want to tackle, don't want to.
Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins.
My only objective now is to hold the game up so Lee Foles can get cold. Fuck him.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes our
Yeah, fuck this game, man. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the microwave, buddy.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
Niggas tripping, boy. Come on, do something. Do something, nigga.
Turn from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
And you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good time. Deebo Samuel, 85 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
He's like a 92. If that, I think.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will come out to the 25. This handler elects not to return it. Here's Achane to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Oh, you look right now.
That's just a pile of bodies there. That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Up the middle, Achane.
What the?
55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
This nigga the Matrix. His name Neo.
And creates extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. On the counter, here's Algier. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Look at this shit, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, what? I lied. This thing is going to stress me out, I see.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Stover.
There you go.
He's not able to get away.
Russo.
Back at the 22. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Achane on the counter. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
Oh, this is crazy.
Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
This is crazy,
Dolphins
man.
will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want
Oh, my God.
situation. Either side of the ball.
Had him whooped, too, boy.
And get on out and talk about it. Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 27-yard line.
Goddamn, what's his name?
Throwing on 1st down. Stover.
Oh,
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
don't worry about it, man. I've been,
And the route is on here in this first half.
that's the last thing. I ain't worried about it
Time
again.
enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
I ain't finna be worried about this shit here, boy.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side.
Hey, we know you. Hey, we know you'll click off a tackle now.
Before they work it across
We know you'll click off a tackle now. Yeah.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside
I said
Charles
on
Davis,
factory. No, I should have
getting
did.
set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Oh shit! Hang out on my ass.
Return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Achane. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to
Took
bring
his
down
leg, man.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And here's Ryan right now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. The ball comes out, but this
Boy, that's some bullshit. My man don't be hitting. My man don't be hitting like that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
My man don't be hitting like that.
They go play action now. Lawrence out to his left.
Come on, Lauren.
His throw's gonna be in.
See, Law, you are something else today, boy.
Trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They go play action with Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh,
You get the
boy.
sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Hill on the return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
Talking an awful lot on that mic, boy.
They'll give this to Achane. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
That one good for 13 and
And she And she with Child.
Running game helping out.
They never hit the end of it.
Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline.
These niggas don't want it, man.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's
before I pick a play, look at my defense. Why was he coming up?
Combined on those last 2 plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the handoff, it's Achane.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13. Down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 1st down, back to Achane.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
On 2nd, here's Algier.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about
it. It don't matter at this point. 5 on 3.
If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like...
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Algier with another carry.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Algier now up the middle.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, here's Algier.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by
That's blocking
much as he's
aggressively
down
where
to
they
the
holding.
48. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Don't try to make sense of it, please.
Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 20. And the Dolphins.
This is nigga, the Lone Ranger there by his damn self.
They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something into practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
On second down, a run by Achane.
And he'll take this
He'll
down
probably
just
get ran
shy of
slap
the
over.
5-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We can't even stop him if we try, boy.
As they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're
Yes,
playing
love.
strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part
Oh,
cover
yeah.
guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to...
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. A throw there, but
Hey, man.
up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that
Nothing. This game's gonna stress me out. I think I'm gonna get all this motherfucker and go to sleep just as peaceful. And I ain't.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've
Nope.
only converted once in 4 tries. This will be
That what I did. That what I did last night.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
And for the first time,
I ain't.
interception.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys
No
will
sir.
take
This is
over.
not gonna do it to me. Not today, Satan.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Algier going straight ahead. He'll be dropped at the
Not today, Satan.
25
I
after a
can
gain of
take my
6.
ass to sleep, boy.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You gotta kick that shrimp first.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Walden, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Algier will try to pick it up.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So first down, and they'll stick with Algier.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down.
I want you to have a good evening, sir.
Defense in that situation.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the
You gotta do
field
that.
despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know
All
if
right,
they
bro.
felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed